I am about to get real manic on this review. I'm tripping. D. Crenny on another album review. Her name is Ashley. She goes by Halsey. And this is her third studio album, Manic. Is electropop, some hip hop, some alternative rock, and I think a dab of country in there, a little bit there. The production is Cashmere Cat, Benny Blanco, John Beeline, Louis Bell. These cats do a very, very good job. There's many more producers on here to keep this in a really beautiful sounding space. Not feeling the album art at all. The blue eye instead of the black eye, I think, was the thing, and it's just kind of just off. She's too pretty to have an ugly cover with her on it. I think, just having, and I guess you want to match the Manic title, but I think there was maybe a better way, just trashing a room or something or whatever. So again, this is her third studio album. 2015 was Badlands. Did not hear that. Hopeless Fountain Kingdom 2017 was with Bad at Love and Now or Never was the singles there. And Manic is now the 2020 release 3 years later. I've been waiting for this ever since Graveyard Drop, which was the second single. I had high expectations. I did expect this to be really, really good. And I just don't know what the space I think she was in terms of just the love songs and kind of, I want to call it negativity totally, but just kind of like downer vibe and some of the songs. It's just hard to make a really great album like that. You can make a great album about being sad and things like that, but just being in a different headspace about different things, I think it's just kind of hard to make a great album. Here she makes a good album, does a damn good job at it, I think, that's it based on the kind of realm she was in. As I mentioned, she does spend a good amount of time referencing love, relationships. That whole realm is the thick of the album. I do think it was a bit excessive, but this is a space she's in. This is what she wants to share with the fans, and I do think her fans overall want to know and hear and feel what she does. And I think that's a part of being an artist and having fans, and them taking you to this next level of superstar status that she's in. So give it the real, and I appreciate that. I do think and I do hope that she comes with a sweet, happy album, and I just think she'll kill it. I think when it does happen, whatever brings her that ray of sunshine, whether it's marriage, perfect relationships, kids, everything, I think that album will probably be artist defining for her. If it happens, if it gets there, I think it could be amazing. Sub up for me, hit that sub button, bang bang pow, tap it softly, like that thing up. You can turn on those post notifications for me if you like, because I'm dropping vids, big boy album reviews, track by track. Halsey's third studio album, Manic. Number 1 is Ashley. Her name, title track, first track up. This is who I am, and then it kind of matches. At least for me, it matches with the outro, which I'll speak on at the outro. But 3 minutes, I dig the intro. She states the claim for herself, for her new music. It's a smooth song with rock solid vocals, which I figured that's what she would come out with for the first album. Just, giving good solid vocals. And with it being her name, who she is, and just, I thought it set a good tone for the album, but it didn't follow. Number 2 is Clementine. This track's a little confusing. This might be for specifically her family, specific for her tight circle. I don't know if it references like a character or something. I imagine it does. The beat is dope. It's actually really dope, and it's all right to me. The song is all right to me, but I just don't get it. I don't get it, so it just makes it like okay, just a track. Number 3 is Graveyard. I always thought this was a solid track. This was the single that I thought was a big time single, perfectly placed. Just about, obviously, the name of the song, basically tells you what it is. This will be one of those songs that kind of, trace her legacy in the music space, because she sounds at home with this song, with this sound, with the lyrics, with, how she feels about it, and, in that love relationship space. And I do think this just sounds more like matured. Number 4 is You Should Be Sad. This is the latest single. It is a good song. It does have that dash of country I mentioned in it. It's a pop country sappy song, real sappy. She's getting out her frustrations on this, but I don't like the song. But I think it's a good song. The video is really, really good to watch. It doesn't even match the song, but it's very appeasing to the eyes. Number 5, 6, and 7 are Forever's a Long Time, Dominic's Interlude with Dominic Fike, and I Hate Everybody. She does a patented trio, and she says she'll do this in all of her albums, and this is that trio, so I'll just clump them all together. Forever is the first song of the trio. 5. 4 is Dominic's Interlude. These trios have a significance for like some type of love. I think they sway in different types of love, but I just don't know exactly what any of them are, except I Hate Everybody. It's the last one of the trio, and I think it's the best one because it is the most straightforward. So you know exactly what the lyrics are and what she's referencing. 5 doesn't really have much production. 6 has some, and then I Hate Everybody has something in there. So that's the best one of the trio. And as far as like the overall body of work of the album, I think the trio hurts like how great the album is, unless you know the lyrics, you know what's going on, and you could dig into it. And I think that might help, but I don't even know if that would really help, because Dominic Interlude's only a minute, and then Forever, it's a long time, it's only 3 minutes. It's like, so those two are the. Number 8 is 3 a.m. Really good song. I like the energy from start to finish on 3 a.m. They call it 3 a.m. like the witching hour, the devil's hour. Nothing good is going down at 3 a.m. She brings a noise on here, more frustration, but it sounds good over this beat, because this beat is rock solid, it's hard hitting, it's aggressive, it comes at your face. Kirsten is the producer on here. Don't have that first name. I should, but I don't see it. Sorry. A very interesting part at the end I thought was her father introducing the 9th track, but it's actually John Mayer introducing the next song, saying her best song is what's on the radio. And that is number 9, Without Me. It's the smash single. It's a hit. It is a really big hit, and it's a great song. It's been running a long time, and every time it comes on, I can listen to Without Me. It's a good song, referencing whichever one of the exes that people want to assume. I don't really care about that. It's just a really good song. Number 10 is Finally, Beautiful Stranger. She gets down on the guitar on this one, about a stranger that she really likes, and it's pretty good. The lyrics in here really do something to you if you think about it, like with a beautiful stranger and how you feel about somebody you really, really like and you just don't really know about them. It's awesome, the lyrics, and then her on the guitar playing it. Those songs are always kind of taken into a little bit more consideration, because it's just a guitar and going. Guitar and going is really talented individuals. Number 11 is Atlantis Interlude, featuring Alanis Morissette, and oh, do I like this one. The lyrics really hit you on the chorus. Just listen to the chorus and the lyrics hit you. It's about that universal love. It's dope. I figured she would have this in here, given that her sexual orientation is out there on the internet. If you want to search it. Not here to talk about it, but that is what she talks about here in a couple different fashions, and then gender and things like that. glad she put that on here. It is very much needed from an artist like her. 12 is Killing Boys. She flows with the beat well. It's another relationship song. You know, Killing Boys, you know, obviously gotta be right. 13 is Suga's Interlude. It's with Suga of BTS. BTS is a band that I have no idea what he's saying. You know, I don't know what he's saying. Like, I don't know. She sings a little bit. I don't know what he's saying. But that deep hitting bass on the beat is just, ooh, I listen to it just for that. I mean, that production on there, as I mentioned, you know, as to some of these songs, you're like, I don't know, but the production I like a lot, and that's this one. But they do sound good. I'm sure whatever he's rapping is dope. I probably get the translations if I wanted to, but that's not how you listen to the song through translation. You listen to what he's saying. 14 More. Thought this was another love song originally, so I kind of was a bit annoyed at first until I caught some of the lyrics on the next multiple listens. I've listened to this at least 5 times. And then I start to realize it's about having a kid, and that is so much a relief, and also really, really cool. That's what this song is. 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and it does sound really well. 15 is Still Learning. Everything matches on here. This is pop production meshing really well with the vocals. It's a really good message to herself. The title is self-explanatory, Still Learning, and then closing out the album with Ashley. So now, as I mentioned before, Ashley started the album with Who I Am, and then 15 and 16 is Learning, I'm Learning. So she's still learning. Ashley is. They kind of correlate together now. And then with number 16, which I think is probably the best song, my favorite song, 9/29, which is her birthday. And then she mentions she was born at that time on this song. It's definitely one of the better songs. Like I said, if not the best, it's a dope melody, really good lyrics. Nice, slow, calm paced with some pickup in the rapping. It's a rapping, singing bit kind of, and I think she mentions like she just freestyled, but that's kind of what it sounds like. She just kind of just let it out, just spill it all out. And then I think these songs I think number 16, number 1, Ashley in 1929. With everything else mashed up in the middle, I think it's a nice sandwich of just in terms of that, like her at the end, really good intro, and then an amazing outro. So the Target edition had 2 more songs with You Should Be Sad and I'm Not Mad, and then there's a Japanese edition, which is awesome. You know, obviously BTS. They had another song called Wipe Your Tears. With the Japanese edition, you got 53 minutes and 53 seconds. With the Target edition, you got 52 minutes. And then the edition I reviewed, regular, was 47 minutes. I do think Manic is a bit manic on the relationship stuff. It is a bit OD on this project. And I do think that really originates from the singles, because the singles are about relationships, and the singles are smashes. They're huge. The other songs just wrap around relationships and love in some way, shape, or form. I would love to hear a happy project from Halsey, or shall I say a more positive project. So lately in the Halsey, I want to hear this Halsey on some positive, happy stuff. Like I said, I think could really be something. She's a star, and she's super awesome, and I think she's such a dope individual from what you see and hear just through the media and through what she puts out. I think you should just let that shine a bit. It is a good album. It grew on me because at first I just didn't like it. And then I thought it was too sappy, and I sat on it and listened, and really that production sunk in, which is really good, which is the part that a lot of music that I enjoy has solid production, and this does. So once that settled in, and then I started to listen to the lyrics and what she was actually going for and taking it for what it was, it grew on me. It got better, and then I began to enjoy it a little bit more. Obviously, I had high expectations, so I may be just down it a little bit just because of that. I thought this would be greatness. Honestly, I did. Why, you ask? I don't know, because I think she's a awesome artist that can do, better. Not necessarily better than this, but I just think she can do really great things. Thanks for watching. Hit that sub button. I'll be on another review. Like up, post notifications, all that stuff would be great. D. Crenny on the review. This was Halsey's third studio album, Manic. I holla.